friends, it's Nikki. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to be joining the YouTube space. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I figured what's a better way to start off your channel than by having a Q&A. So I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram. I'm going to be answering the really juicy ones last, and I will be answering the normal ones first. So I'm going to first start off with the ones that you guys asked non-anonymously, since they seem to be a little bit more appropriate. Some of you guys are very bold with your anonymous questions, and in fact, I might not be answering some of them because I don't know if YouTube will allow it. Let's go for it. So the first question that I got was, what's your primary love language? I would say all of the love languages are my favorite. Besides physical touch, I'm not a huge fan of physical touch, but my number one love language is definitely acts of service. I love when people do things for me. It really makes me feel good. It could just be getting me a glass of water or picking a wildflower and giving it to me. I love that shit. I also really like gifts. That's my second favorite. My favorite skincare products are the Tula ones. I've been using those lately. I kind of switch it up every once in a while. I like the Panoxyl as well. I have an Amazon storefront that you guys can buy it from. I will link that in the description below if you guys are wanting to buy it. I love their exfoliant. I love the toner. And I love I believe it's a probiotic cleanser. Like I said, I will link that all down below. And for moisturizer, I just use the Trader Joe's brand. I also use tretinoin, or my dermatologist prescribed it to me. I just put that on my face, keeps you looking young. It's like basically topical Botox. And then the Panoxyl, I'll use that one at night. Can we get coffee sometime? No, thanks. Best woman hygiene products: shaving cream, exfoliant, perfume, etc. My favorite perfume is the YSL. I also have that one in my Amazon storefront. You guys can buy it below. It's under Hot Girl Products. That's my go-to for the most part. I also love Good Girl. I cannot remember the name, but I will have that in the description below. For an exfoliant, I kind of rotate through all of those. The one that I'm using right now is the one that is Trader Joe's brand. I know I'm like a Trader Joe's hoe. It smells like the Bum Bum cream. It's amazing. If you don't like perfumed exfoliants, I don't know what to tell you because that's all I use. And I like the way it smells. I like the way that it makes my skin feel after I use it. So I use that. Will I have ASMR content on my YouTube? I don't know. If that's something that people want, then I will do it. I don't think I'm going to be very good at ASMR content. Personally, I don't like ASMR content. It pisses me off, especially when I can hear the people spit in their mouth. I hate it. But if you guys want that, maybe I'll consider it. Sound like such a bitch, but I don't like ASMR content. What is your biggest growth the last few years? My biggest growth in the last few years has definitely been my self-confidence. Trigger warning, I used to have a severe eating disorder, which kind of spun from a series of traumatic events. I really tried to get as much control as I could on my life, and that kind of conspired into my eating disorder. I had severe body dysmorphia. I was working as a bikini barista, and then once I got out of it, the pandemic hit, and I just kind of was like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat whatever I want, and was able to come out of my eating disorder. Granted, I do have moments where I fall back into that, especially when I'm going through a stressful situation. After the pandemic, I feel like I completely flourished. I was very accepting of my body. I wasn't picking apart myself very much. I also want to say that my mental state has improved significantly. I feel like I'm more in a positive / abundant mindset. If you met me a year or two ago, you would think I'm extremely negative, and I would say I'm a realist, but in reality, I was not having the most positive experience in my life, so I was seeing things in a very negative light. Honestly, I feel like I'm a completely different person than I was a year ago. Probably my entire existence, honestly, even down to the way that I look. Girl, I don't even have fucking boobs anymore, but that's another story for another day. Any show recommendations? I've been watching the new Dexter series on HBO. I believe, what is it on? It's on Showtime. That's what I've been watching. I don't really watch a lot of Netflix or TV anymore, but that's been the thing. I'm not the person you should ask for shows because I am like always months behind when it comes to watching TV shows. How to build your credit when you're broke paycheck to paycheck. First of all, I would like to suggest you stop calling yourself broke because that's what's keeping you broke. I would focus on being in a better money mindset. Telling yourself that you're broke is going to keep you at that same vibration. But building your credit, how I built my credit, honestly, and I was making like minimum wage at the time, I pulled out a personal loan, which you can probably get through your bank. I went through my credit union and I paid myself $1,000, and that's how I built my credit. You can also get a secured credit card. So I was able to get a secured credit card after I did the personal loan, which was like $1,000, $100 a month. You pay it off in a year, easy, pay yourself back essentially. Once you have one credit card though, a lot of places will allow you to get a credit card. At least that's what works for me. Again, I don't know very much about like credit as expert, but that's what I did. I started from secured and worked my way up. Now we're answering the spicy, not gonna lie questions. You guys were very bold, like I said. I've had a lot of questions about my butt. If you know, you know. If you follow me on Instagram, that's kind of what I'm known for. Yes, my butt is real. It's 100% real. It's genetics. I'm sorry to say, like, majority of it is genetics. And also my workout routine. It helps like continue to keep it juicy and plump and all that jazz. For my workout routine, when it comes to leg day, I just like lift heavy, honestly. Lifting weights, eating carbs. Like I said, I struggled with an eating disorder. Now I just threw every diet, culture, bullshit out the window. I eat whatever I want and I lift weights. It's genetics though, I'm sorry. I got a lot of questions asking me if my butt was real. Yes, it is real. I'm pro plastic surgery for the most part, but I'm anti-BBL. I don't think they look good. I think that you could easily grow your ass in the gym if you're consistent, but you know, we live in a society nowadays where people just want that instant gratification. I just think the recovery time and everything that has to do with BBL, I'm against it. I'm anti-BBL. Who do I miss the most? Anyways, ciao. How many kids do you want to have? I don't really know. I used to want a lot of kids, and now the older that I get, I think I want 2 max. Should I sign up for your OF? I don't know. Make that decision on your own. Have you ever gotten in a fist fight? I wouldn't say got in a fist fight because I feel like girls fighting is like so not really fist fighting, like it's a lot of hair pulling and stuff. But yes, I have gotten in fights before when I was in high school. Girls were not very nice to me. My first actual fight was like in middle school, and that wasn't really a fight. Like the girl came up to my locker and pushed me, and it kind of just stopped from there. But fist fight, I wouldn't say I've ever really been in a fist fight. It's always been like maybe I got one hit in and then it was like done. Like it was always broken up. Am I still doing OF? Yes, I am. How often do you shower? I shower every day. I like to shower at night. But if I go to the gym, it's usually like twice a day. I usually just shower after I go to the gym. So once or twice a day, depends on if I go to the gym or not. What caused your breakup? I'm not going to really go into very much detail just because the other person is not here to speak on it. It just wasn't really what we both wanted. Sometimes people just grow apart and that's life. It really sucks. But yeah, you never know what the future holds. Breakups happen. Just some people don't work out. Wish them the best. Why did you move? I moved because I got broken up. Can you take some pics of you sticking your tongue out? Can you take some pics of you sticking your tongue out? No. You can pay me for that. Do you ever think about having the ability to teleport? But yes, although I wish that I had the ability to read people's minds because I feel like it would save me a whole lot of time and I like to know things. I know a bit. Favorite movie? Honestly, the new Elvis movie. I am a huge Elvis fan. That was a really good movie. Austin Butler is a sexy motherfucker. I'm here for him. How old do you want to be when you get married? Honestly, I thought I was going to be married by now. It really depends. I'm not in like a huge rush to get married. Sometimes I'm like, do I even want to get married? You're literally just signing a piece of paper to the government. I don't really know. I have to think about that. But if I meet the right person, I'm sure I'm going to be like, yes, I want to get married, but we're definitely getting a prenup. Thank you. I'm pro prenup, by the way. Where are your parents from? So my mom is from New Mexico. My dad is from Wisconsin. Are you judgmental? I'm not going to say no because there are times where I do catch myself being judgmental. I try not to be. That's something that I am definitely working on. I feel like judgment comes from a place of not understanding. So when I find myself being judgmental or feeling judgmental towards someone, I always try and understand where they're coming from. But sometimes it's just hard not to be judgmental. I definitely don't want other people to feel uncomfortable or think that I'm being judgmental, so I just usually keep it to myself. But sometimes my face be saying how I feel. Do I have a middle name? Yes, I do. Nicole. Have you ever had any surgery? Yes, I have. I'm assuming this person's probably asking if I've had plastic surgery. I've had plastic surgery twice. I've had a breast augmentation when I was 20, and then I had my second breast augmentation when I was 24, so how old I am right now. And obviously I had to get them removed. I'd have emergency surgery, which I will do a video on that here pretty soon. Let me know if you guys want to see or hear that story. I also have it on my TikTok. I'll go into more detail with a video on YouTube. So I feel like everyone should know this type of information, especially if they're considering getting breast implants. Who was your first kiss? My first kiss was in middle school, and I think his name was Dakota. What is the craziest thing you've done sexually and non-sexually? Crazy on what scale? I don't know. There's like so many things, but I'm like, could this get me in trouble? Probably. I don't know if I want to say it. Maybe in like a truth or drink video. Pouring laundry detergent in fountains in like neighborhoods around me that have like water fountains. Me and this guy did that. That was super fun. Done a lot of like crazy stuff, but nothing's really like coming to mind. Maybe I just like blacked it out. Craziest thing that I've done sexually, probably snuck onto someone's lake property and had sex on their boat. That's the craziest thing I've done. Biggest red flags in a guy. There's lots of red flags, but a bitch be wearing rose-colored glasses all the motherfucking time. They look like normal flags. I'm gonna give 5 red flags. 1, if you meet a guy and he is like automatically doing every single thing with you and wanting to spend all his fucking time with you, red flag. Another red flag would be how they talk about other women. They talk badly about their mom, run. They talk negatively about their ex-girlfriends, bitch, run. Third red flag, quick to anger. But men who are very quick to snap at you, run. Because if they start raising their voice at you, guess what they're gonna do when they get comfortable with you. The fourth thing would probably be lacking self-awareness. 5th red flag would probably be when they don't have a lot of friends. I personally don't think there's such thing as a lone wolf. I think everyone needs community, everyone needs friends. So if your man that you're seeing does not have a lot of friends, run. That was all for the questions and answers. Thank you so much for asking them. I really enjoyed making this video and I cannot wait to put some more out for you guys. Let me know in the comments below what type of video you want to see next. My whole goal for this channel is to talk about my life. I'm also getting ready to start my podcast based on self-help, self-care, being vulnerable, helping other people, all that kind of stuff. I love that shit. I love talking. If you like listening, then I'm the person for you. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Okay, love you, bye.